Good morning, all. Again, welcome to the next lecture of Basic Electricals and Electronics. So, in previous lecture, we have studied the two types of rectifiers, that is half-wave rectifier and full-wave center-tap rectifier. So, today we are going to cover a new topic, that is bridge rectifier, full-wave bridge rectifier. So, obviously, in this today's lecture, we are going to study the full-wave bridge rectifier. We have covered the previous topics, other two types of rectifier. Half-wave rectifier converts the full wave into half DC wave, pulsating DC wave. Center tap bridge rectifier converts the complete wave into DC wave. But what is the drawback of it? That because of use of center tap transformer, the size and the cost of the system increases, because as the transformer is tapped at the center, so obviously the what we say, the size of the transformer is large, so the system becomes bulky. Again, the ripple factor for efficiency of the transformer again decreases. So in this center tap transformer, there are some limitations. So the next circuit we are going to see is here full wave bridge rectifier. So let me share the circuit of bridge rectifier. So as you can see, I shared the screen. So you can see the screen. So it is clearly shown the circuit diagram of full wave bridge rectifier. So as you can see why it is called as a bridge rectifier. In physics, you must have seen the Wheatstone bridge network. Wheatstone bridge means there are the four lines are there. On four lines, the four resistors are connected. If you apply voltage at 2 point, at other 2 point, you will get the voltage, and you can calculate the value of remaining fourth resistor, which is unknown to you. You have seen that practically in physics also. So the same Wheatstone bridge type of network is there, but here instead of resistor, we have connected the diodes. Getting? So here we have connected diodes. That's why this circuit is known as a bridge rectifier, because it uses bridge to convert the AC into DC. So again, as you can see here, the transformer is there which converts AC into low voltage of AC. It is AC, output is AC only, but the high voltage is converted to the low voltage AC. Okay. Now this is nothing but the bridge rectifier. As you can see, 4 diodes are there. How much? 4 diodes are there. Getting? So if you see the arrowhead of the direction of the diode, as you can see, if this triangular part, we can say it is the direction, then from this point, your all diodes are pointing towards this side, from this side to this side. See, this direction is also towards this side, this direction towards also this side. See my arrowhead. This direction is again towards this side. This direction of D1 is also this side. So this becomes easy to remember the direction of the diode, because if you reverse, suppose D4 only, means triangular part on this side and line part on this side, means if you interchange the P and N type connection, then the total circuit will fail. So there is a important thing that you must remember the direction of the diodes, in which way the P and N terminals are connected. So obviously the directions of the diode is from this side to this side. So in this way you can remember the diode direction. Now again, the working principle of this circuit, how this circuit works, how it converts the AC into DC. So again, it is quite simple to understand, but just you have to remember the diodes which are there and in which direction the diodes are connected. Okay. So again, we'll start from the positive half cycle. This is the positive half cycle. correct? This positive half cycle is first at the input side, say suppose at this AC power supply, correct? Then this AC power supply is given to the transformer, correct? This transformer will down convert this and it will generate the lower voltage AC supply, which is applied to these four diodes. Four diodes. Huh? See, in half wave rectifier, one diode was there. In center type full wave bridge, center type full wave rectifier, two diodes were there. In full wave bridge rectifier, four diodes are there. Four diodes are there, correct? So this first positive half cycle is there. So on the upper side, we are having the positive terminal of battery. On the lower side, we are having the negative terminal of battery. So similarly, at the output of transformer, see, this transformer is not tapped at the center. So obviously only two terminals are there, positive upper side, negative lower side. So again, here also you are getting positive and here you are getting the negative terminal. For sake of simplicity, I have drawn over there. Huh? Now see how D1 is biased. D1 ची biasing कशी झालेली असेल, फॉरवर्ड की रिव्हर्स, करेक्ट? दिस इज वन क्वेश्चन. फॉरवर्ड आहे की रिव्हर्स आहे, हा एक क्वेश्चन आहे, करेक्ट? सो इफ यू सी देअर, दिस पॉझिटिव्ह टर्मिनल ऑफ बॅटरी is connected to P type. Triangular part म्हणजे कोणता? P type material. So P type material of D1 is to positive terminal, correct? And for D4, diode number 4, negative terminal means N type material connected to positive terminal. So you can say this is P2P connection. For D1, it is P2P connection. Hence, it is forward bias. So D1 is forward and D4 is reverse. Correct, na? So D1 is forward, D4 is reverse. Why this is so? Because positive terminal of battery connected to P type material of D1 and positive terminal of battery connected to N type material of D4. So obviously D1 is forward, D4 is reverse. Similarly, what is about D2 and D3? See, this negative terminal is connected to P type material, means this is P2N. So in reverse bias condition, cross connection is there, P2N and N2P. So D2 is reverse and D3 obviously N type material connected to negative terminal. So this is N to N. So this is forward. So what you can say in a summary, that D1 and D3, these two are forward, and D4 and D2, these two are reverse. Correct? Correct? So you can write here that D1, D3 are forward, hence they are on. Correct? And you can say here D2, D4 are reverse, hence they are correct, na? Any doubt in this? Why this is so? Because see the terminals. Positive is here, negative is here. So obviously this D1 is forward, D3 is forward, D2 is reverse, D4 is reverse. Now this circuit is little bit complex. So what we'll do, we will remove this because they are off, na? They are off. So we are removing it. So now the circuit becomes simple. Correct? D1 is on. Correct? D1 is on. D3 is on. So they are in the circuit. D2 and D4 are off. So we have removed it. Means fictitiously they are present, but fictitiously they are not present. Virtually they are not present. Physically present, but they are off. Na? So they are virtually they are not present. So see how current will flow. Current will originate from positive terminal of battery. Then it will go to the D1. Correct? Then from D1, it will go to the load. The direction of current, see, the direction of current is from top to bottom. See, I have drawn with dark black line. Correct? So, current will go from top to bottom. Then it will go to D3, this D3, and then towards negative terminal. So, in positive half cycle of input, D1, D3 are on because they are forward bias. So current flow, see here, I have already written D1 and D3, both are on. So hence current flow is because of both D1 and D3. Hence, output voltage is there similar to your input voltage. But because of whom? D1 and D3, because they are forward. Why they are forward? Because it is positive half cycle. Simple. Positive half cycle. Hence, D1, D3 forward. They are forward. Hence, they are on. D2, D4 reverse. They are off. They are not in circuit. So, current will flow in this way. See, I have removed D2 and D4. So they are not present in circuit. So current will flow through D1, then through RL, then through this D3, and then towards negative terminal. So obviously the current flow in this direction. Okay, so current is positive. Current is positive. I hope there is no doubt now. So again, we'll check the negative half cycle. We'll check the negative half cycle. Okay, so circuit is as previous as it was. So this negative half cycle is there. So in negative half cycle, negative on upper side, positive on lower side, correct? So here negative on upper side, positive on lower side. So again negative here, positive here. Simple, correct? Na? Negative half cycle. Now see the diodes now. So this is negative terminal. Negative terminal of battery is connected to triangular part, means p-type terminal of D1. D1 is a p-type terminal to negative terminal. So this connection is cross P to N. So D1 is reverse. See D4, negative N-type material to negative terminal. N-type material of D4 to negative terminal. So this is forward bias. So D4 is forward, D1 is reverse. Means what? Actually it is reversed. पहिल्या केस मध्ये काय झालं होतं? D1 आणि D3 फॉरवर्ड होतं. आता D1 आणि D3 रिव्हर्स होतील आणि D4 आणि D2 फॉरवर्ड होतील. कनेक्शन काय झालं? रिव्हर्स. जसं मागच्या सेंटर टाइप रेक्टिफायर मध्ये काय झालं? पॉझिटिव्ह हाफ सायकलला D1 फॉरवर्ड, निगेटिव्ह हाफ सायकलला D2 फॉरवर्ड. तसं इथेच फक्त एका वेळेस इथे दोन डायोड आहे. D1 आणि D3 पॉझिटिव्ह हाफ सायकलला फॉरवर्ड, D2 आणि D4 निगेटिव्ह हाफ सायकलला फॉरवर्ड. ओके, सो see what will be the connection. Again I will erase it for the sake of understanding. So in circuit we are having only D2 and D4. Okay, so see the current. We know that every time the current starts from positive terminal, so current will go in this direction, correct? And see again the direction of current, the most important thing. The direction of current is again from top to bottom. Same as previous case. पहिल्या केस मध्ये पण काय होतं? करंटची डायरेक्शन अपवर्ड पासून डाऊनवर्ड म्हणजे वरून खाली होती. या केस मध्ये पण काय झालं? करंटची डायरेक्शन वरून खालीच आहे. बघा निगेटिव्ह हाफ सायकल आली तरी पण काय झालं? करंटची डायरेक्शन वरून खाली. का? कारण की डायोड्सचं ब्रिज कॉन्फिगरेशन केल्यामुळे तसं झालं. करेक्ट? सो सी दिस इज द केस ना. So current is going first from transformer, then D2, then what? RL, then towards D4. हे बघा हा इथे जम्पर आहे. You can see in this circuit. हा जम्पर आहे, means कनेक्शन नाहीये, त्याच्या वरून जात आहे. फ्लायओव्हर जसं आपला रस्त्याच्या वरून जातो तसं. So this jumper is there. So current is going through D4 and then towards negative terminal. So you can write here now D2 comma D4 forward, correct? Hence they are on. D2 and D4 are on. And here you can write your D1 comma D3 reverse, hence they are off. Correct? So here also you can see this negative input or negative input D2 D4 on, hence your output is positive. D2 D4 on, output is again positive because direction of current is same. That's why this is the case. Okay, so again I'll explain the entire thing, that This is bridge rectifier because Wheatstone bridge type of configuration is there. Again, I'm erasing everything. I'm erasing and bringing back the original circuit. Correct. So here, as you can see, the negative, the positive half cycle when comes, D1, D2, D1, D3 are on, D2, D4 off. So current direction is from upward to downward. Correct. So it is positive current. In negative half cycle of input, the D1, D3 off because they are reverse, and D2, D4 are on because they are forward. Hence, the direction of current is again same. It is not changed. Though the diodes are different, but still the direction of current is same. Similar to our center tap rectifier, direction of current is same. So again, we can call it as a positive current. जर पहिला current positive असेल, direction change नाही झाली तर दुसरा current पण positive as current. So in positive half cycle, the current is positive because of D1, D3, and in negative half cycle, the current is again positive because of D2 and D4. Again, when this next positive cycle will come, then also D1 and D3 will be on, so they are conductive, current positive. In next negative half cycle, D1, D3 off, D2, D4 on, so current flow because of D2, D4. So again, current is positive. Correct. So it is very much easy to understand now. Tell me any doubt if you are having. So it is very easy that so we have covered all the rectifiers, that is half wave rectifier, full wave, center tap. Why the name center tap? Because the center tap, because transformer is tapped at the center and it is rectifying the full wave. Again, this is full wave bridge rectifier because this is having the Wheatstone bridge and rectifying the entire wave. Correct. So this is it for this today's lecture of center tap bridge rectifier.